What's up everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's the 808 State from the big island of Hawaii. Today I will be showing you guys all the flight modes available, and my beautiful wife right here is going to help me. Who doesn't want to be in a video? Stay tuned. So as of now we have dynamic tracking on. My wife will be starting to drive the car. In dynamic tracking you have the option to choose from 3 of the individuals that was in the screen, which one was my wife, one was me, one was the car, so we chose the car. And she'll be starting to take off, and let's see what the drone will do. So the drone is following her as of now, pretty quick. And she's got her down like this, which is pretty quick. And there she takes off, perfect. This is as dynamic tracking. The drone following her, I'll keep an eye on it as long as I can see it. That was a pretty good shot. Of course, she was probably going faster than 45. Tripod track. Once you start selecting an object, I will try and put it over here on the side and try see, once she gets it, the tripod mode is supposed to keep the drone in a certain position, and once my wife shows up with my car, the drone should be able to just track it from that point on, follow it by just staying in the same position and turning. And then let's see if the drone picks up the obstacle or the subject itself. As it shows up, I'll press the green button and it didn't work. I guess they are traveling too fast. So I'll try with my wife and see if it can pick up my wife. And I'll try track that green button. And let's see, there's the green button. Oh, I pressed it twice. So now she'll be coming back. It actually detects me in the bottom over here, as you can see on the screen. And that technically she would be able to put it there. But I guess it's too far away. It's up there, beautiful. First one went work really good. Bad part was you're going over 45 miles an hour.
Oh,
yeah.
A little slower now?
Yeah, a little bit slower, please. So I'm gonna try do dynamic track right now. It's gonna try track you. So this is tripod tracking. There's a furthest distance, and it will just track it by turning. But it's pretty low. Like the furthest tracking distance, you have to start close, and then it will catch it from there on out. You won't be able to track it. So my wife is going to start turning around, so hopefully we'll see. Maybe she's catching on, because right now we still have it tracked at the vehicle itself, and she's not turning around when I asked her to turn around. We're going to try parallel track from now. We'll be setting it up and we'll see how that works out. All right, there we go. Parallel track. I pressed the button on it. She's currently in 15 feet height. And she's gonna do a parallel track. And let's see how that works out. Okay, go, keep going. And that's parallel track. She follows the vehicle right there. And she's doing some weird stuff. So if you don't have obstacle avoidant on and you have some obstacles, you do not want this drone to do parallel track, because there were some trees coming up and she did not see the trees. I'm gonna turn over. You see the trees? She was flying really weird and she would have flown right into those trees. So parallel track is not good for vehicles. Just saying. So we have viewpoint right here, which is tap screen to select flight directions. So you pretty much can tell this thing where you want it to go on this spot right here, and I'm going to tell it go right there and start, and she will start automatically going over there in her own speed, in her own pace, which is at this point pretty slow. And you can determine 22 miles per hour that you want it to go over there, and she'll just go. You're going to be able to move the gimbal up and down, and You're gonna be able to determine height. You can move the height and she still will be moving forward. Or not? Nope, she stopped. Oh, she resumes. So if you move anything in distance or height, she will stop and then she will resume that distance afterwards. So that's pretty much where we're at right now. She will stop and then she'll stop right over there. And she'll just keep moving, I guess. So we'll pause her right there and then we'll bring her back. We can change our flight mode to orbit. So now in orbit, the one thing that I realized for orbit is that you have to literally bring the drone to your spot right above you, which will be set as point A. So while going like this, she will be telling you fly above the center of the point, which we're bringing her right now, right here. I'm gonna go up a little bit, and then we're gonna put her pretty much right above us. I'm gonna be pressing one of the buttons right here, which is set A. Now adjust the radius, so you're moving backwards. On the right hand side, you're gonna see how many feet it actually goes away. And then you set that direction. You can go clockwise, you can go counterclockwise, whatever it is. And you start A. Boom, and it's gonna start doing its thing. Let's bring up the aperture a little bit so we actually have a better view of everything. It looks kind of dark. It's lava rock after all, so there we go. So it will continue doing this orbit. Okay, go up to the green, turn around please. So we'll continue doing this orbit as long as you want it to do, until you pause it or you stop it, whatever. But if you set up the orbit and you want to go with a vehicle, you want to go have a shot that goes through, like right now, besides me standing on the side of the road. But if you see it this way, let's try if we can actually accelerate the orbit by pressing sideways. And we messed up because we went the wrong way. So is that still the orbit that she's doing? Yes, this is the orbit still doing. So if I go with the stick to the right now, she will just keep flying at the highest pace. If I let go of the stick, she'll just keep going. So this is the maximum speed that she has. You're gonna be able to move the gimbal up and down, as you can see, to determine which one it is. So for as of now, I am the center of attention right here from her. We have a few vehicles coming, so we're gonna see actually vehicles coming through this shot, which is multiple vehicles. So if you want to have a shot like this and you slowly move this stuff around and you just keep going. And that was bad because these listening parts of these things are terrible. So I gotta look into these programmable buttons because this is terrible. I keep pressing it, it keeps telling me, oh, listening. So as you can see right there, I'm the center of attention while the orbit is still going. My wife will be driving through with my car in just a second. Right there. So you can get some pretty nice shots just doing this. You can pause it and then bring it back, of course, which is in the last setting that she will resume. You pause, you stop, and you would have to choose a different flight mode in order to get out of it. So we're gonna try that gesture control. Lock, unlock. Raise your hands over shoulders for more than 5 seconds. So I think I have to bring that drone. So she recognized the motion. And then we'll do this. This will take a picture. So we stay up. So up. And she's not doing anything. Start taking pictures in 1 second. So this is kind of useless, this whole thing. So we'll stop that mode. We have precision flight. Precision flight pretty much tells you what you are capable of doing. It will be max height, speed, whatever, which is going up and down, which is set to 2 miles per hour. Max vertical speed, which is set to 2 miles per hour. So you're going pretty slow, going 2 miles an hour, just like this. And then you have rotation speed, which you can set. And this is like to 0. If you have it to like 13, it goes really slow. The faster you go, this is 40. And with those precision shots, you're gonna be pretty much able to determine that you wanna go really slow through something like this. And it pretty much gives you the option to not bang anything, because if your obstacle avoidance is off and you're gonna pay attention to your screen, precision shots or precision mode is the best mode to go really, really close to certain objects or whatever it is, and to fly over certain things, just like this. And you will be able to just have some great shots that go just like this. And remember now, even if you turn off the bottom sensors still will recognize whatever is on the ground, and she will rise on her own. But these ones are like shots that are like really good if you have obstacles in the way, left and right, going in between trees and stuff. Precision mode will help you with all that. So after precision flight, we have dual stability. What dual stability does is pretty much it gives you the option that when you go left and right, so it will give you the option to go left or right, but it will smoothen out the flight, that you don't have those jerky movements that you have when you go without dual stability. So she goes like more into a cinematic flight. Be aware though, because the braking speed and everything will be slowed down to the max. So if you want to go pretty fast with it, precision mode should be better. Dual stabilization is just if you go up high into the sky. There you got it, everybody. This is the flight modes that you guys can actually try out. Like I said, tripod mode sucks for me, but it might be great for those that want to walk, hike, do some other things such as the bicycle or whatever. Dynamic track was pretty good, but obstacle avoiding turns off. So I would like to thank my wife for this beautiful helping me out, driving up and down the road, looking at me like, what the hell are you doing, boy? All right, don't forget, besides angry riders and everything out there, still get COVID-19 around. Be safe, wear a mask, wash your hands. Aloha, everybody.